everyone, welcome back to Myra Lorraine, my YouTube channel, and thank you all for stopping in to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. And I know I'm coming to you undressed, yes, but your girl is tired. She has been, for the last day and a half, working on cutting out projects. And some of those of you who know me know that I love cutting out my projects and putting them in project bags. And I'll slide this over and let you see. I believe you can see that right here on my table. Yeah, what you see is 8 projects, but actually there are a total of 10 items there. Yes, all cut out and ready to go. They have been planned. So that's why your girl is looking like she's looking right now. She's pretty tired. But we're gonna get in and get this one done because it's coming up. And I promised you the last time when you saw actually my exercise, which I just finished doing this morning too, and never changed clothes. Oh my gosh, I wasn't going anywhere, so I figured, why the heck not? My husband's at work, I'm here by myself, it's all good. But anyways, let's talk about what you see right here. Oh my gosh, you guys know, I've been really neutral in my colors, neutral in my prints and everything for years, but I'm trying very hard to get out of that box. Color, prints. So when I saw this fabric, oh my gosh, it was quite a while ago, and I don't have the date on here on the card that I got this. I got this from So Much Fabric. Hey Roz. And I got it it was last year sometime, and I know because I went back out there, you guys, because I had a problem to try to buy some more of this, and it is not there. So your girl had to come up with something to use the partial fabric that she had, and I think I did a good job. So let's talk about it. So first off, this beautiful fabric that you see is very flowy. You can tell it's very flowy. But what Roz calls it is a lagoon blue and white leaf and dot print viscose twill. Now I can tell you that this is definitely viscose. The twill part comes because it's a slightly, and I do mean slightly, lighter, heavier weight than a challis or a challis, whichever one you want to call it. But it has the lines in the fabric kind of like the twill, so you can tell that it is a twill because it does have that the lines, I don't know what you call them, but the texture, the lines in the fabric. But it's still a beautiful viscose and perfect for what I wanted to do. Now you're looking at a top, and I did want to start getting on some summer clothes, so that's why you see this tank here. And what I use, the pattern that I used for this one is the Pattern Scout Hanna tank and dress. Let me take this out so you can see it, or better yet, I'll bring a photo up so that you can see the photo. But I made View B, the short version, and View B, the short version was a high-low in this V-neck sleeveless version, and it worked out perfect for this. I absolutely love it. Actually, I've already worn it. I had to wash and iron the top so that I can do this video, but it turned out beautifully. I'll show you the back. The back is just plain. It's just a plain, nothing fancy there, but you can see here that it is high-low and it has a curved hem. Really like that. It went together super easy. Actually, these 2 pieces you can do in a full day. If you have the time to do it, you can do them both in a full day. Now I'm going to take this off and show you. I actually finished the insides of this top. I did bias binding on all of the openings, and then down here in the seam allowances, I actually get you to see a seam. Okay, there it is. The seam allowances were all French seamed, can't talk. And then the hems, I did a double roll on those so that they turn out nice and flat, and they looked really good. Now I'm gonna see if I can get you to see the twill of the fabric. I don't know, you might be able to see, I just can't see it in there, but it is a beautiful, beautiful fabric. I love the way it lays on me. You'll see me in this. I'll show you pictures of it on me. And the size that I picked in this one, for those who want to know, was a size medium, I think it was. Let's see, and I should always have that ready. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do, is make notes like most people do. I'm going to make notes, and so I have all of the information correct for you. I made a size 12 in this top, and it fits me beautifully. It's a little bit not snug, but it fits right there. If it were just a smidgen tighter, I'd probably have some pulling there in the button section here. But as it is, I do not. Turned out beautifully. Love it, love it. It was a perfect thing to do with this fabric. Now, I told you in the beginning that I had to go back and look for some more fabric because of what I wanted to do with this fabric. Well, I wanted to make a dress out of this fabric, and I purchased 2 yards, but I wanted a tank top too. So I thought I had enough. And some people are probably saying, how are you gonna get a dress and a tank top? Well, because I was going to lengthen this. I was going to lengthen this and just have it a tank top dress. But I still didn't have enough, even with this pattern being so simple. I just didn't have enough. So I thought, ugh, what am I going to do? Well, Myra decided to make it a short set for the summer. And that's what you're seeing underneath here. Let's just open her up a little bit. That's what you're seeing underneath here is a pair of shorts. Now, the pattern that I used for this is, and I'll put a picture up here, is the, the True Bias Lander pants and shorts. I made the shorts, obviously. And I also used the zipper expansion on this because most of the Lander pants that were made, including mine that I made many years ago, and if I can find that picture, I'll pop a picture up of the ones that I made years ago. Actually, I believe I made 2 pair, a gray and white pair, and I also made a dark green, hunter green pair. But I really like the fit of that, so I decided to do that in this looser twill because this pattern doesn't call for something like a rayon. It actually calls for a more structured fabric like twill, cotton twill, you know, things like that. But I figured, why not? It's a woven, why not give it a try? So I did make my size in this one, the normal size. I picked up a size 12 in this one. And it fit me really nicely, except it was a little big on me. And I forgot that the pattern did run a little big. So what I did, let me take it off of Sally here so that I can show you. What I did in this, and they look so nice, but you can't see the details, like the details of the pocket here, which is really nice. It does have belt loops, and I did put the pockets in the back as well, right there. So I had to put my hands in it so you can see some of the details. It does also have a button front, and the button matches the top there. It has a button front and a zipper. And I love the way everything went together. It went together beautifully. I had no issues with this pattern whatsoever except for the size. And that didn't have anything to do with the pattern. I will be making this pattern again. But what I did, because I had put it together already and I was really concerned, I really wanted it to fit a certain way. What I did, and this is something that you all can probably do too, is the cheater method. When your waistband is too big and you don't want to take it off like me, because y'all know I hate alterations. And I know hate is a strong word, sorry Lord. is a strong word, but I really dislike doing alterations. I did them in my past as well as sewing for other people, and there's just things I know I don't want to do, and that's one of them. So when I can, I do a cheater method. If I have to, I'll do the alteration. But this is what I did. So this has belt loops, as I mentioned. So what I did was I went to the waistband right here, very close to the belt loop, so you won't see it. But if I turn it inside, you'll see that there's a dart there, right in the waistband, see? And it's not very easy for you to detect there. But I did it on both sides and it pulled the waistband in perfect. So that made it actually fit in. I usually don't have that problem because my problem is the opposite. I usually have to go out for my waistbands. But in this case, I did not. I also, now inside, I didn't do, let me turn this in so you guys can see it. I just love the way everything is so neat and clean when you put them together. You can see my zipper there. It's not buttoned, but there's my zipper placket. And I just serged my seams. That's all I did to the inside. But when I got to the bottom hem, I always do my hems this way when I have a lightweight rayon challis or a rayon twill viscose, something like that, if I can. If I do, I fold down. I don't just serge the top. I fold down a 1/4 inch and then fold it over again, press it, and then stitch it down. And it makes for a nice weight that helps hold makes the flow of the dress or top, or it gives it a little more weight at the hem so that they flow nicely. But these are the shorts, and that little pink thing you're seeing there is just my marker for the button. If you were looking at that, it's just where I made a mark on the inside here to match the button there. Hi guys, I'm popping in here because I'm editing this video and realized there's some important information that I didn't put in here, and I'll explain why. Typically, I take my pictures before I record the video. In this case, I did not. I was in a rush to get this done, so I went ahead and recorded the video, and then I took pictures when I was able to take pictures. Big mistake. For me it was in this case. I realized while taking the pictures, I did not like this print altogether on me. The top and the shorts together, didn't like it. I just really did not like it. So what I did was I belted it and I tucked it in the front. And that looked a little better to me. And I'll show you the picture, the before and the after picture here. With it all solid, that full print in the front as you're seeing here, I just didn't like that look. But when I broke it up with the belt and just tucked it in front, I like that. That looked a little bit better. Now the reason the other one probably didn't work is the second reason I didn't care for this entire outfit on me together, is the shorts were too long. I didn't like the way it looked. It didn't have the look I wanted with the shorts being as long as they were. So I pinned them up in this case, which I plan on shortening them permanently, but I pinned them up. So in this next photo that you're seeing, you'll see the longer shorts and then you'll see the shorter version. Now I didn't take a picture of it all out together, you know, without it being belted in the shorter version, but I would assume that it might look better to me if the shorts weren't as long. I just didn't like that look, and most of you will probably say, well, Myra, it looks pretty good. It didn't to me, and I didn't feel comfortable in it. So I just wanted to share that piece with you guys, because I didn't put it in, and if I pop up pictures that look kind of, you know, different, shorter, or, you know, the belted look I could have shown you, I needed to explain that to you. So I'm going to send you back to continue watching the rest of the video. Bye now. But I love this set, you guys, and now I'm going to show you some pictures of me in this together. And I really like it because it is separate, so I can wear the shorts with something else, another white top, another turquoise top, or aqua, whatever this color is. It's blue color, and you guys know I love blue, so I really fell for this one when I saw it. And I can do the same thing with the top. I can wear it with different things, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. I can wear it with different things too, which makes this really nice. I can wear it as a set or as separate, so it gives me a little bit more expansion to my wardrobe. And I like doing that. So I don't have a whole lot of things in my closet, but I have things that will mix and match with other things. So, well, that's it for these two pieces. Let's move on, because I mentioned to you I'll be showing you something later. I'm showing this top with something else later. So I'm going to tell you about that now. Now, I mentioned in my previous video when I talked about my workout outfits, I had this piece of fabric and a piece of white denim. I said I was going to show you those two things together. Well, I made a pair of what I call jeans, and they're not typical jeans. It's actually a pants pattern, but it's a jean inspired pants pattern, and it's by Butterick, Catherine Tilton, Butterick 6327. Now, I had this pattern before I lost it in my house fire, but I quickly purchased it again because I had made these before and fell in love with this pattern because it was a fast way of me to get some jean inspired pants just really very quickly. I mean, I can't stress you how quick this pattern is. I mean, very quick. Now, you know, you guys know I love my ginger jeans, which I'm gonna have to reprint that pattern and resize it again because I lost my original one. And I haven't done that yet. So this was a quick way for me to get some jeans in my closet very, very quickly. Now, the only thing that this is missing, and I'll bring up the line drawing so you can see it here, is it doesn't have a yoke in the back. To me, that's the only thing that I'm looking at immediately that tells it's not jeans, is it doesn't have a yoke in the back. And one of the versions, you don't have pockets in the back at all, so it really can look like just a regular pair of slacks. But I love the fit on these. They have two versions. They have a wider leg, and it doesn't look like it on the two models. They both look very similar to me, but one is a more narrow leg, and the other is more of a stovepipe type. So I actually did some white denim, and I got this. It's cotton stretch denim. This is going to be very difficult, you guys, because it's white. This white stretch cotton denim from Joann Fabrics the last time I was over there, and I ended up getting 5 yards, you guys, because I knew I was going to have several pieces. Over in one of the packets is my white cargo skirt, which I definitely plan on making. You guys will be seeing that coming up soon. And I have another white just pull-on skirt that's over there that I'm actually hacking and designing, and I'm just hacking and designing by using piece of a pattern, and then the rest just, you know, doing it by myself. But anyway, let's talk about these jeans. So I put a snap on here. Oh, good, you can see that very nicely. I put a snap on, and it is going to be wrinkled, you guys. I apologize for that, but as I mentioned, I've been wearing these things, and I actually wore this with that top when I went out recently with some friends. But I was thinking, I hesitated because I was thinking about what else I had on, but I had on this and this, and because it was cool, I took my jean jacket, so I had my blue jean jacket on. And no, I don't have a picture of that. Silly me, I got to get better at taking pictures of me when I'm out and I have my outfits on, because I know you guys will enjoy that. But it was so comfortable, and I loved it. But as you saw, I had a snap, and I recently purchased, and you guys will see on my Instagram, I had recently purchased a cam snap. I actually saw my buddy Natita had purchased 2 of them, and I knew she had a video. So when I was interested, I went back to her video and I reviewed it again to see everything that I needed. So based on her recommendation, I purchased one. Best thing ever. The best thing ever, because I do snaps, I do rivets, you guys, and I'm telling you, it's so speedy and so fast to do this. It's effortless. I don't know why I waited so long. I really, really don't. But And in the back, as I mentioned, it has pockets. It has no yoke. Sorry about the wrinkles. I didn't iron, I just took them out of the washer. But it has back pockets and they've been double stitched. And these things fit beautifully. They have the typical, I'll let you see down the side, that looks like it, can you see that? A double seam, just like your regular jeans on the outside. And at the back too. I don't know if you saw that, but they have the same thing on the back right here. I'm really glad that you guys can see that, even though it's white. And for the hem, I chose to make a larger hem. Can you see that? And I'll turn it inside, and it is turning down a 1/4 inch and then turning it down again an inch and then stitching it down. So that, and I don't know if everybody else has this problem. Sometimes it seems like my jeans, and that includes ready to wear. I remember when I bought them, I wash and I put mine in dryer. Maybe I shouldn't do that because they seem to get shorter and shorter when I bring them out of the wash. So I left enough hem that if that happened, I could take it out and make them a little bit longer. But maybe I shouldn't be putting them in the dryer. But I really love these pants. I will run some videos of it right now. I made a size 12 in this pattern, and it is super easy. If you wanted to make you a pair of nice, and this fabric, now I use the stretch denim for this, and the fabrics that they call for is denim, let's see, a novelty denim, chino, stretch wovens, linen, and broadcloth. So you can do plain woven in this, or you could do the stretch. And I absolutely love this. I will be making me another pair, and I'm going to do the narrower leg on my next pair because I want those in a blue denim. And I do believe I have some blue denim on my shelf. We'll see. It might have to go to my husband for his cargos, but that's it for this round, you guys. And I tell you, I have to get sewing on all of this. A lot of basics, you guys, because you know I'm trying to rebuild my wardrobe, what I lost. And so you'll see some t-shirts. I think I got another pair of sweatpants up there because I need more than one. I only have one pair right now. I have another, I think it's a dark beige or something that's coming up. T-shirts, I need t-shirts and tops galore. So this is one that I have, and you guys have seen what I had in the past. I may even start doing some of the monthly roundups, which we're getting close to this one for April because we're coming to the end of April. I might start doing monthly roundups so that people who didn't get to see some of the videos they may have missed will get to see everything in one. That will help me extend my content too, so I can bring you guys more. I have, like I said, a bunch of things planned and coming up. I have a bunch of ideas that I want to run by you guys of things that I want to do and I want your participation in. So we'll see what you'll see what I have coming up soon. So if you have any questions about these, or if I missed telling you something about either one of these projects, and there were 3 here, my shorts, this top, and my jeans, just leave those comments down below in the comment section and you know I'll answer you. So until my next video, you guys know what I'm going to say. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.